Patreon Nemo container. At first glance, you might think that you're looking at a car carrying the most common shipping container, but in fact, it's a sophisticated, expensive development of the Finnish company Patria. There is a surprise hidden in the container, because if you press a couple of buttons, it turns into a deadly mortar. The weight of the system without ammunition is 10 tons. The capacity is up to 100 120mm mines, and the maximum rate of fire is 10 rounds per minute. It's noteworthy that the Nemo can be used both paired with a truck and autonomously. The system is easily attached to the vehicle thanks to special fasteners that were adopted from real shipping containers. However, at the same time, it can work autonomously, directly from the ground, or be installed on the deck of a ship. It's noteworthy that the developers have provided several modes of operation. For example, direct fire or a multiple round simultaneous impact mode. The Patria Nemo container shows how engineers managed to optimally combine mobility with power. PL-01. This armoured fighting vehicle was first presented in 2013. It was put into service in 2018. It was developed by the Polish company Obram with the help of the British company BAE Systems. The vehicle resembles a tank, but there are several important differences. For example, the turret can be controlled remotely. In the rear of the hull, there is a compartment for transportation of infantrymen, up to 4 people. The output of the diesel engine is 940 horsepower. The speed is 43 miles per hour on the road and 31 miles per hour off-road. The range is 310 miles. It can successfully climb an inclination of 30 degrees. It can cross ditches and trenches to a width of 8.5 feet. And the PL-01 can navigate water obstacles up to 5 feet deep without preparation, and up to 16 feet with preparation. Special attention was paid to invisibility when designing the vehicle. The fighting vehicle is more difficult to detect with thermal sensors. All surfaces are coated with a material that absorbs radio waves. A modular ceramic aramid coating with additional armor panels provide protection against improvised explosive devices and mines. BAE Systems Taranis. This combat drone has been under development for about 15 years. According to the idea, it's needed for autonomous intercontinental missions and transporting weapons. Stealth technology, which significantly reduces the drone's detection range, should help it do this. In fact, the device is a prototype that will allow creating more advanced aircraft in the future. In particular, the knowledge obtained during the development of Taranis will be used to develop the next generation of British weapon systems. It's planned to be put into service between the 2030s and 2040s. The drone is powered by a Rolls-Royce Adore engine. Its thrust is 10,000 pound-force, its top speed is 590 miles per hour, and in 2014, it was valued at $336 million. AK-19. This assault rifle was first shown in August 2020. It is the latest installment of the AK-12 based series. The caliber is 5.56 by 45mm. The barrel length is 16.3 inches, the weight is 7.3 pounds, and the barrel twist rate is 7 inches. The lightweight telescopic buttstock with improved ergonomics, 4 length options, and a redesigned rear sight is one of the most notable features of the rifle. Also, the developers made it possible to quickly mount the silencer on the flash suppressor. The AK-19 is the first assault rifle from Kalashnikov to be fitted with a Picatinny rail. Thanks to this, additional devices can be attached to the weapon. Also, the gun's magazine can be used as a support while firing. Note the serrated crown placed on the muzzle. It can easily and quickly break glass, or for example tear a wire fence. Onyx exoskeleton. This development by the American company Lockheed Martin is capable of significantly increasing the physical abilities of a soldier in just a few seconds. It is an exoskeleton, which is attached to the body around the legs and torso to perform several important functions at once. It increases strength and endurance when carrying heavy loads over long distances. The exoskeleton also helps to distribute the weight load evenly on the body, reducing the risk of overstrain injuries. And finally, the load on the leg muscles is reduced. The testers admit that they didn't feel the weight of the load while wearing the exoskeleton, and they weren't tired or short of breath when climbing stairs. BAE Systems aircraft concept. This concept was developed as a response to the defensive technologies that will become more effective and advanced in the future. It's a system of drones that can move in two modes, even during a single mission, with a fixed wing, like a plane, and with rotating blades, like a helicopter. In the first mode, drones move unnoticed by enemy detection systems and can disable them. In the second mode, the drones can land on a special pole used for transportation and charging. This unique design will allow the aircraft to overcome areas with advanced air defenses, as well as to maneuver more confidently in cramped urban areas. Themis. Here is a multi-purpose unmanned ground vehicle from the Estonian company Milrem Robotics. Themis was developed to reduce the number of people on the battlefield and to keep people's health and lives safe. It has already successfully passed a number of tests. The payload is up to 2,645 pounds. It can successfully climb an inclination of 31 degrees. Wading depth reaches up to 23.6 feet. The top travel speed is 15.5 miles per hour. The towing speed is up to 50 miles per hour. The remote control range is up to 0.9 miles within sight, and the ground clearance is 23.6 feet. The vehicle has an open configuration, so it can be quickly modified for different tasks and missions. For example, it can be equipped with a 40mm grenade launcher, a 30mm automatic cannon, or an anti-tank missile system. Also, it can enter a reconnaissance support mode or munitions clearance mode from transport mode. Some important features include a low, almost zero noise level, a low center of gravity for greater stability, compactness, maneuverability, and the ability to rotate around its axis. Kalashnikov RPL-20. This belt-fed light machine gun was unveiled in the second half of 2020. A prototype was demonstrated at the Army 2020 International Forum, and right now it's being factory tested. The caliber is 5.45 by 39mm. The cartridge box holds up to 100 rounds. The design was based on the Russian RPK-16 machine gun. However, the model has undergone many changes. An interesting feature is the unique interchangeable barrel design. It can be short, in which case it weighs 11.5 pounds, or it can be long, in which case the weight increases to 12.1 pounds. The rifle also has a two-way safety and a buttstock with a folding adjustable cheek rest. There's a Picatinny bar as well, so that you can attach a telescopic or collimator sight to the rifle. The model is compatible with all types of sights. Ratnik 3 Alyosha. Next in line is a concept combat suit for the soldier of the future, the Ratnik 3, which is also known as Alyosha. Russia already uses the Ratnik 1 and 2, and the time has come to develop a third-generation suit. The first interesting feature is the active titanium exoskeleton that helps the soldier walk faster and carry weight more easily. The second feature is the composite armor, which covers 80% of the body, protecting it from bullets and shrapnel. The helmet has an augmented reality function too. Information about the environment is displayed directly on the visor. There is a mask that replaces the gas mask and an infrared visor. Also, the suit is capable of analyzing the physical condition of its user. It monitors indicators such as breathing, pulse rate, blood pressure, and can even make an ECG. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.